Yeah, so this is pretty much how I'm going to make this entire video. It's week 3 of my series going from 0 to a million, and this time I decided, you know what, I'm doing absolutely no editing, not even the slightest bit, so the way you see it right now is the way I want to post the video because it's faster. Like, okay, that's one of the things, but I also want to keep it like extremely raw, and I'm tired, and I have other things to do. And yeah, you can just call me lazy, but these videos are meant to be realistic. They're meant to be just me talking to the camera about how my week was, about how I'm doing, how is my progress to a million. And yeah, this is essentially it. Also, I want to learn how to speak better on camera without doing any cuts and anything like that. So, a lot of reasons. Anyways, I've wasted a lot of time already, so let's actually get into it. First thing is how this week went in terms of school. Well, I was considering to drop out of college to go to a different one in a year and just give myself enough time to actually really dive deep into content creation, into trading, into all of that. But yeah, I decided against it. Eventually, I'm going to stick to school, and at one point or another, I'm just going to drop out if I have enough money from other sources, or I'll stay, get a degree, probably get a doctorate at one point, and we'll see how life goes from there, right? So yeah, that was probably the most important, like the biggest thing that happened. And in terms of my goals, I don't actually have them noted with me. I know it was going to the gym, so I managed to do that as much as possible, but I did have to cut out like 1 or 2 days. I was genuinely like, I come back from school and I sit on my ass until I go to sleep making videos, fucking editing. The thing is, I did see an improvement in how good my videos are. Like, I'm able to pump them out faster, I'm able to do more, but I'm also not spending more time on them. Like, I feel like genuinely I am improving as a YouTuber despite the numbers not really showing it. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, I had my first reel on Instagram. I think it's called Reels. I had my first reel go over 1,000 views, so that's pretty cool. Like I'd like to have all of them go over 100,000, but well, clearly I'm not good enough, not interesting enough. I don't know really. So this week I've been testing out a style where I do a lot more like music, editing, try to keep the retention up by just adding a little bit more visual cues, all of that. I've also been trying to improve my lighting, my setup, something that for this week, which is the next one, pretty much, I'm going to, first of all, be in a different room, completely different lighting. I believe the quality looks a lot better. And these long form videos, for now, I want to stay with them here. Maybe for the next, like, actually, I'm trying to get views long form video, which is the one I post on Fridays. I'm going to go to that room and record it there. But for now, I'm staying here with this video. And so yeah, what I did is I tried to replicate a William Scott style, which is the guy that like kind of is a motivational speaker, I want to say. He's like 20 something years old. I mean, he hasn't really done much, but he does have like 750k followers, which is significantly more than my 370 or something. So yeah, I decided to use his style, and the way that looks is pretty much I talk to the camera, minimal edits, minimal zoom ins, minimal, like, these quick cuts. I try to make it as raw as possible. I try to add music, get a lot of text going, and I've been able to make a short in like 30 minutes. The quality is better, the audio is better, everything seems better. So we're going to see how that works in terms of retention. I also made a video about learning 3 times faster, something like that. It was a short, and it performed significantly better in terms of time spent on the app than most other ones. It had like 25 seconds of watch time, which for a 50-second ish video isn't great, but it's definitely better than what other videos have done. So I'm going to see if YouTube decides to push it out further because it only has like 50% VVSA, which isn't good enough for a video to go viral, most likely. So we're going to. Uh, I'm doing a test, pretty much. This week I'm posting without those visuals because I added sound effects, visual cues. Like I just added some pictures every few seconds that relate to the topics, and I added sounds that relate to the pictures that relate to the topics. So that's maybe why I kept retention, or maybe it's just, I presented the thing in a better way, and it was more interesting once you actually realized you wanted to see it. So that's why I'm going to be doing similar style of speech, similar lighting, which is better audio, all of that, but without those visuals, without those sound effects, because these 6 videos that I already have made for this week, they're all pretty much me talking to the camera about something I believe in or a way of thought. So these are kind of motivational, right? Kind of mindset videos. Usually they perform best when they don't have many things going on. So we're gonna see that if at least one of those videos does well, I'm going to go all into that style probably for a while. Like I'm going to make another week worth of videos in the same exact fashion, and we're going to see if that does the same or does a lot worse. Maybe I just got lucky with that one, but I don't really want to get too ahead of myself because currently none of them have done well, because none of them have been posted, and hopefully one of them does finally give my channel like a little bit of reach, give me an idea of where I'm supposed to go. Because right now I'm feeling pretty lost, I'm not gonna lie. Like I know generally how I have to act, how I have to be to grow my channel, but really I just want to be myself instead of trying to adapt, instead of trying to adhere to someone else's like idea of who I am, of what they like. Because I get it, like maybe if you like motivational videos, you like all those edits, right? But I want to be raw, I want to be honest, because I am a real person. Like fuck it, bro. I don't want to give you 10 animations of what I did. I made that once and it took me like 25 hours to genuinely make a video that was like 3 minutes long. And it fucking did terribly, man. Even for my standards, it did not do well. So I decided, you know what, I need to be more raw. I just have to be better on camera, a better speaker, more interesting person, better lighting, better audio, all of that, and we'll figure it out. So I realized that the closer I have the mic to my face, the better it sounds, right? If I move it away here, it sounds significantly worse than if I have it here. At least I think so. And so yeah, I'm going to be trying to keep that in a relatively close distance, definitely closer to some, compared to some videos that I have had it. So that's thing number 2. Thing number 3, I've been doing my driver's license. That's actually going pretty well. The guy I'm like learning driving from said that people that are a lot worse than me have passed, so I don't really have a reason to worry, and hopefully that's the case. I only have a couple of hours left, and then I'm going to be doing the test. So until then, I'm still missing out on a lot of hours, because like getting to the place when driving, getting back, like 3 hours a day. You know, that's why I pre-made these videos. I want to batch them up into like scripting, recording, editing. 3 days, 3 separate things, and all of them should take a total of like 8 hours per week, which, you know, that isn't a lot. So if that is the case, if I do really end up only spending 8 hours a week, then I'm going to make another video and like post a video every 12 hours instead of every 24 hours to hopefully double my subscribers and give myself more chances for growth, because I want to grow as fast as fucking possible. But this time I'm not doing it yet because I have one more priority that I want to get done first before I actually get into all of that. Oh, post as many videos as possible. Like I haven't had enough time to go and do my workouts, and I haven't had enough time to go do trading. So I want to prioritize these 2 things instead of trying to post another video a day. Like that just sounds a little too extreme for me in terms of like what I should be doing, and then this feels like an optional thing, like a second thing. Like it doesn't feel as necessary as hitting the gym, like I said, because I want to eventually start monetizing that fact that I am attractive, that I have this sort of like discipline. I want to essentially just be a coach, like do one-on-one coaching for high tickets and like years worth of time. But I first want to get to like level 2 of YouTube, and by that I mean every video gets from 10 to like 40k views. I have that on one of my channels. It's a fitness channel. It's like calisthenics and all of that. It does get anywhere from like 10k to, I feel like the channel average was like 23 to 35, something like that, 1,000 views per short. And once I get to a similar level here, then I'm going to start like actually, you know, selling coaching and shit. Because for now I don't really want to do any sales, because I want to build trust. I want to like show, hey, I'm a real guy. I'm not here to try and sell you things. I am here to genuinely help you, but I also kind of need to live because I'm getting older, so I do want to lead my own business eventually. Whether it's coaching or not coaching, like we'll have to see. But for now, yeah, for now my idea is to do coaching later down the line in terms of YouTube, but mainly I want to make money from trading, so this is my priority. Once I have time, once I see that, hey, this is really paying off, then I'm going to start doing other things, probably drop out of college, focus all in on this. But for now, it's still a little bit of a game. Like, I definitely want to win it, but it's still just a game, right? It's still just a game. So in terms of how much money I am at from my goal to getting to 1 million, I am at, I want to say like 0.5%. Yeah, we're far, okay? We're far. My investments are very small because I don't have a big account, so they don't really benefit me much. Like they don't give much value to the amount of money that I currently have. Same with my trading. I haven't had time to do trading a lot recently, so it hasn't made me profit or lost me money. I'm essentially sitting on what I get from doing my physical actual work, what I get paid for, like minimum wage, because I mean I'm working in a magazine. Like what would you expect, bro? Like I feel like it's a fair price for what I'm doing, genuinely. I don't feel scammed at all. But yeah, I'm really wondering if making these videos makes sense, like this road from 0 to 1 million, because I am not making tangible progress per week to say that, hey, I'm really just, I'm really getting close, man. I'm not. I really am not. But I also know that it grows in like incrementally. It doesn't grow like 1 plus 1 plus 1. It goes 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5, and then just start getting bigger and bigger exponentially, not incrementally. There's it. There it is. There's the word. Okay. So yeah, I know that's how it's going to grow. So that's how it's going to go. And I want to make those videos, but I want to keep them clean, raw, honest, just kind of like a weekly review of what I did. And I think I said everything. In terms of my goals for next week, they're pretty simple. Post videos, see if I'm able to post 2 of them, stick to my trading, don't miss going to the gym, do everything it fucking takes to get my shit together, to start making real money. Like, just lock in, don't go out with anyone, which is not hard because I actually cut off most of my friends in order to focus on what I'm doing right now. So yeah, I don't really struggle with not going out. The only person I'm ever seeing is my girlfriend, and well, she supports me, she's helping me out with my life, so I don't see a reason not to see her. And I think I said everything. Yeah, I want to be a great guy. I want to be rich. I want to be attractive. I want to have all these things, and you can call that insecurity, because maybe I do have an insecurity. Either way, I want to make money and I want to be attractive as fuck, and I'm going to make those things happen. Whether it's fast or it's slow, it depends on what God gives me. Because, well, if I was ready to have millions, I'd probably already have them. But clearly I'm not. So I have to put my head down, develop the discipline, work for fucking 16 hours a day for the next years, probably. And then I'll get to the insanely expensive fucking cars that I'm going to drive all around Europe, just going to fucking vacation from vacation to vacation to vacation. But that has to come after work. So I'm going to be putting a lot of it in right now. And I'm just yapping about nothing. Yeah, work, 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 money, and then have fun. That's it. So yeah, this is the entire video. And if you actually watch the whole thing, then I'm really surprised because I wouldn't do the same. And yeah, well, see you in the next one. Peace.